farmers. Farmers come along and they have sheep or they have domesticated cattle and they want to fence them in. Well, when you start doing that, you're breaking up the prairie, making the long drive very difficult. You drive to a certain point, you find yourself faced with a barbed wire fence. Here's where the range wars came in. The men trying to get their cattle up would just cut that wire and come through. Farmer shoots one of them. The cattlemen shoot the farmer. And range wars break out all over the West. And for a long time, it was quite a bitter contest between farmers and ranchers. Why did they hate sheep herders so bad? And you hear about that, and you wonder why. I'll tell you why. Because sheep meant fences. Sheep are stupid. They're completely ignorant. A sheep does not look up. He puts his head down and he eats. And he eats for miles and miles and miles. And he just eats and eats. And then he raises his head and thinks, where am I? And he has no idea where he is. They're not intelligent creatures at all. So what do you have to do with the sheep? You got to fence him in. If you don't, he'll just walk miles off and get completely lost and the wolves will eat him. So you have to fence that in quite a bit. That created a problem. Something else. Sheep eat grass right down at the bottom of the stalk. They eat very close to the ground. Cattle don't necessarily. They'll take the grass and yank it off about halfway down. But sheep eat all the way down. There's not much water out there. So when sheep graze an area, if you've got a drought for a couple of weeks after that, grass won't grow there again. It just dies. So cattlemen hated sheep for a lot of reasons. But the farmers come out and they indeed build homesteads and they do indeed use sheep. Look at the farm.